How are we? No, we're just a few seconds in, so we'll wait for people to arrive. Apologies for the delayed start. Um, this is my wake up face. This is me having fallen asleep after baby went to bed and woken up 20 minutes ago. So, yeah. But here we are, live and in glorious, halfy sleepy colour. Wait for some people to come in. Let's go through the list of winners that we've had so far. Day one was the Cornish Clodhopper. Day two was John Horton. Then it was George Coffin. Day four was Booty Huntress. Day five was Katie Quick. Day six was Tom Richard. Day seven was Gordon Stickmaker. Day eight was David Smith. Then we had the Rainbow Unicorn on day 9 and Nathan Wilkinson yesterday. So that leaves us with 2 more prizes. Evening, George. How are you, fella? Are you well? Are you back from your travels, or are you still off in Europe or wherever it is you've been for the weekend? So yeah, we have had. Oh, you're home now, mate. Good, good. I'm glad you're back in one piece. Some hairy weather out there the last few days up in Scotland and on the continent by the sounds of things. So yeah, glad you're back, mate. So yeah, 10 winners so far. 2 more to go. Still 2 really, really good prizes. One very, very good. One of the top prizes is still available. So that's really cool. We just have to see who wins it. We're going to wait for a few more people to come in because at the moment I'm just talking to my brother-in-law and I hate doing that. Love you really, George. So yeah, let's see where we go with more people coming in a minute. We're going to do the draw as usual, out of the hat. Good old traditional draw. And then we have the 2 prizes that are left. Yeah, cheers, George. Evening, Adrian. Yes, as I was just saying a minute ago, delayed start. This is my wake up face. Fell asleep after baby went down. So, yeah, woke up about 20 minutes ago. Still bleary and horrible. But here we are. We'll do it. Let's get the draw done. Who else have we got in this evening? Oh, Donna. Yeah, Donna. You all right, love? Yeah, numbers are slowly coming up. Somebody's just dropped off, but there we are. That's the weird thing with these live. Keith, evening, pal. How are you, mate? You well? We seem to get numbers popping up and down as things go along, but all part and parcel of these live draws. As things go on, we are going to do more of these draws in the new year. I had a message from another detectorist who does bits and pieces, and he's going to send me some more prizes for something else as well. Maybe we're going to get some more added bits into this over the next couple of days. Depends on what happens. So we might get a few extra stickers and bits added into this prize, this package. So everybody that's getting stickers will get extra stickers possibly. See if they arrive. Who just walked in? I've just seen somebody come in. Dustin, how are you, sir? Are you well? Hope you're feeling a bit brighter. Yeah, we've got numbers creeping up again. Oh, there we go. Up, down, up, down. We're all good, thank you, Keith. All good, all good. Just saying that we've given away some really good prizes. We've still got 2 really good prizes to give away. Adrian, That is very, very generous of you, mate. Very generous of you. Very much appreciated. I will certainly take you up on that. So there we go, folks. Draws in the future will all have a free dig included. That's incredible. There you go. You've seen it live. You've seen it live. Dustin, yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm just still waking up, as I say. I fell asleep. It is a really nice gesture, George. Yeah, yeah, but that's Adrian, you know, top bloke. Couldn't ask for a nicer bloke in the local community for detecting. Real nice guy. That's me blowing smoke up him. We've got. See, now it's telling me there's only 2 people in the room, but it certainly appears that we've got more than that because messages coming through. There we are. We're going to give this another few minutes and see what happens. And then we'll do the draw in, well, we're at 6.5 minutes now. Let's give it until 10 minutes in and then we'll do the draw. So yeah, moving forwards into the new year, you know, we've got free digs now, and we've got a leg holster for your pinpointer. We've got a pinpointer. We've got digging tools coming in. We've got a big thing, whatever the big thing is. I don't know yet. Still waiting to find out on that one. I am going to be approaching some of the other companies to maybe do something long term with us, and we will see what happens with that. So yeah, lots to look forward to in the new year. I know North Cornwall have stopped their digs now for this year. Last one was on Sunday. So it's nice Christmas break now. So look forward to the new year, getting out with those guys. It's going to be some real nice things going on in the new year with them by the sounds of things. Who's planning on getting out this weekend? Me. I'm going to go and hand deliver Nate Wilkinson's prizes. I tell you what, their house, jammy beggars. I didn't click as to who Katie Quick was, who was our winner on day 5. It's Nathan's missus. So yeah, they did the double the jammy beggars. And between the 2 of them, they cleared up about 60 quid's worth of prizes between the 2 of them. I'm not going to say what it was they've won, but yeah, they did really well for them. Evening, Michael. You out, mate? You well? Keith, yeah, you're out on Sunday. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I'll be heading out with Nathan, as I say, out onto one of his permissions. So that should be interesting. I know he's had some really nice bits and pieces out of there before now. So we'll have to wait and see. I will do a video of what we're doing out in the field. Maybe do some finds videos, maybe a bit of Christmas cheer. We will have to see. We will have to see. Where are we? We are near 9 minutes in. Let's give it another minute or 2 before we do it. Evening, Daz. How are you, Banana Man? You all right? Are you well? I'm loving those new stickers. If anybody hasn't seen Daz's new stickers, get over onto his Facebook page. Let me just bring that back up again. Yeah, Devon Digger Daz. The new stickers he's got are absolutely brilliant, living up to his top banana name. Brilliant stuff, mate. You've just hit another 8-hour shift, mate. So time to settle down, eh? Relax for the evening. So we are just coming up on 10 minutes. I think we've got about 8 or 9 people in the room. It's showing 5, but there seems to be more people in the comments than there is actually showing on the people counter. Don't forget, when you come to end this video, hit that big like button up there. That gives the channel more traction to get more in the way of prizes. It shows more popularity on it, gets us more support, gets us further up YouTube. We can do so much more with more likes. So yeah, please give it a like. Hope you're enjoying what's going on. I had a lovely message from somebody today, I mentioned earlier on, who offered to give us some bits and pieces towards prizes. They also offered 50 quid out of their beach coins collection that they do, him and his group. So he's collecting all their beach coins together, and once it hits the £50 mark, it's going in the bank and it's getting sent off to my GoFundMe. So that is absolutely brilliant. That's going off to the 4 charities. As I say, that's St Petrock's, who help the homeless down here in Cornwall. We've got Man Down, who help support mental health for men. We've got Children's Hospice Southwest, who look after children with life-limiting illnesses. This is a really difficult time for all of these folks. And then, of course, we've got Grim Sweepers, metal detecting CIC, who not only do it as a kind of introduce people to the hobby kind of business, but they also work with local prescribers, doctors, hospitals, all these kinds of people, to work with those suffering with mental health issues, to get them out in the field and clear their minds a little bit and distract them from whatever is bringing them down. And we all know how good the hobby is for doing that. It's just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So those are our 4 charities. We're creeping up on, yeah, we're getting towards goals. I'll have to work out the exact number and look at it again later. But yeah, so we are 13 minutes in. Shall we do the draw and let Daz go to bed? And then I can go and have a cuppa and some dinner, eh? Mate, George, yeah, absolutely right. For clearing the head, you couldn't ask for more. So let's give all these names a bit of a mix up. Stir them around once more. And we'll see who pops out. Are we ready for a winner? Good luck, everyone. Last one is evening, John. How are you, my friend? Speaking of Johns, John Damien is our winner tonight. And let's see which prize he has won. There's only 2 in here, so I can't really do that much of a shuffle with it. He has won prize number 8. Let me move my finger out the shade there. Prize number 8. Well done, sir. I will get in touch with you and leave you a message to get in touch with your address and so forth. The sooner you get it to me, the sooner we can get your prizes out. They will all go out on the 17th to arrive before Christmas. Last posting date is the 18th to guarantee Christmas delivery. So yeah, we will make sure everything is out on the 17th. Still got one more prize to come. And I'm checking the numbers. It's the big one. Yeah. It's one of our bigger prizes with a value of nigh on £40. Yeah. So tomorrow is going to be the big draw. for those that, sorry. Yeah, well done, John. Everybody sending congratulations out to you there. I couldn't read it for a second. It phased in and phased out. So yeah, John has won prize number 8 today. Tomorrow's prize is the last one, and it is one of our big ones, as I say, value of nearly £40 on that one alone. Brilliant. So that will be our big Christmas draw. I'm going to see if I can't get the Santa suit out for those that have been begging for it. You really don't want to see it, trust me. We are coming up on 16 minutes of this, so I am going to knock it off in just a few minutes' time. If anyone's got any questions, yeah, I know, George, yeah, people really don't want to see that, do they? So if anyone's got any questions, anything they want to add, anything they want to say, what are people's thoughts on the new Deus 2? There's loads of videos out there. I know several of the guys out there on the big clubs have got the pre-release machines to go and kind of beta test and review. I've not had a chance to watch many of those videos yet, but what I have seen has been really solid. Mate, I gave it a trim the other day and I got rid of all the white. Normally it's kind of all round here. Cheers, George. Yeah, no, I'm trying to keep things going, mate. Absolutely. What was I saying? I've lost my train of thought now.
Your beard.
Yeah, the Deus 2, that was it. That's what I was saying. Yeah, too expensive. Yeah, £1,400. I guess if you're going to be diving with it, you know, not just kind of messing around in the surf, but proper getting underwater, and extending to that 20 feet range, then I guess it's worthwhile. The Simplex, on the other hand, is, I think, going to be the one for most people who are going to kind of expand into these new. See, yeah, Keith's saying the same. The Simplex Legend. Well, I say Simplex Legend, the Nocta Macro Legend. I think that's going to be the way forwards for most people. That's priced pretty sensibly. Most people, if they're going to be getting in the water, aren't going to be going down more than 3 meters anyway. You know, so is it really worth throwing those extra pounds at a Deus if you don't need to? Daz, yeah, I use the 540 myself, mate, and that's an absolute brilliant machine. My only irk with it is that it's only waterproof up to kind of 3 feet, which is the length of the cable from the coil. So, you know, it's not truly waterproof, if that makes sense. I can't take a walk down to the beach, which is literally a 10-minute drive away. You know, I can't get in the water with it, basically. You know, I can hit the rock pools and that kind of thing, which is great. But if I want to go serious in the water with it, can't do it with the 540. So, you know, but for all the irks, I think that's a small one, really. Yeah, Michael, I've got a 250 myself. That's what I started back on. Daz, you're not going on plan diving with it, you know? Yeah, so, you know, why stretch the extra, what is it, 700 quid difference or whatever it is? Yeah, the 250s are a great little machine for single frequency, you know, as a start out machine. They are solid. Um, you know, you get something like the Tornado on it, the Tornado coil, give yourself a little bit of extra depth on it. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But again, single frequency, which is why I upgraded to the 540, was purely for the multi-frequency. I was sick of not being able to separate my bottle tops from you know, from silver, basically, or whatever. It was picking everything out and not really giving me any real separation. So yeah, that was the reason I upgraded. Just mentioned they got C scopes. John, yeah. My sister-in-law uses an old C scope. I think it's an old C660 or something like that. You know, they're probably from the 90s, I reckon. Looks like she's flying the Starship Enterprise with that big white disc on the front of it. But that's how you know she's coming. You can see her a mile off with that thing. But it weighs a ton. And she'll say that herself. But she loves it, you know. See, I had real issues with my 250 on the beach. It was just screaming constantly. But then I guess different sand conditions, we get very wet clay sand down here. So yeah, you know, it was just constant chatter. But you know, it does find things. It does find things. You found the 1821 with the C scope. Yeah, again, they may be old machines, you know. I say old, you know what I mean? It's all relative. But they find stuff. And if you're happy to go out with that, great, absolutely great. I know there was plans down here to arrange a pre-2K dig where everybody's machines had to be pre-2000. So, but never came off with COVID and everything. So maybe we'll do that in the new year. That could be interesting. Yeah, so 250 is great. Simplex, great. Both have their quirks and their good points and their bad points, but that's the same with all these machines. You know, 540s, your Vanquish range, your Deus range, the Simplex, the Garretts. Nothing is perfect, and there will always be something to be negative about on any machine. It's like anything in life. There's always something that doesn't quite work out. Yeah, George, you've got the 440. Yeah, yeah. And again, tidy machines. Anything in the Vanquish range, to be honest, I think is a really good bit of kit. Multi-frequency for that kind of money. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, we are getting on to 25 minutes. I did say that we'd knock it off around then. I am going to make a list of all the prizes shortly. Oldies for goldies. Yeah, that was what. Was it with North Cornwall we were thinking about doing it, Adrian? Because I remember Chris was talking about it to me. Yeah, taking out a pre-2K machine could be really interesting. Michael, I hope everything's all right, mate. Send me a message later on. All right, I'll talk to you later. Yeah. So machines all have their own problems. Each has their own. Yeah. All bed roof and steps. That would be really interesting with those vintage machines, mate. I say vintage machines, you know. But yeah, the technology was somewhat different. Be interesting to see what comes out of the ground without all that separation of multi-frequency. It's got to be worth a giggle, hasn't it? Got to be worth a giggle. Sorry, I keep having to bring up the chat because it keeps disappearing. Yeah, the simplex with its duck sounds. Yeah, the occasional quack that you get from it. Yeah. Well, folks, I'm running out of things to say here. I must admit, I'm fighting. It's tired time, real tired time. So I'm going to go and have a cuppa shortly, I think. George, mate, I will see you tomorrow. Looks like everybody's. John's machine was a dinosaur, mate. You get days like that though, Daz, where you don't find anything for hours on end. You know, I went out on one of my permissions a couple of weeks ago and I found a molten bit of something for the first 2.5 hours. And then I hit 7 buttons in the space of 15 yards. So there's definitely something going on there. But yeah, for the first couple of hours, not a squeak. Not a squeak. Certainly nothing that was worth digging anyway. All those jumpy tones and scattering around all over the place and iron bias farting in my ear. So, yeah, which is something I actually quite like on the new 540 update, on the Vanquish update, is the iron bias now that they've put on there. See, Daz, there you go. Sometimes it's just a change of tack, isn't it? You just got to pick it up and move on. Yes, mate. Yeah, definitely. We'll give it a go and we'll do a charity thing of it. Yeah, yeah. We'll sit down and we'll figure it out. Absolutely. So yeah, all these plans happening live on YouTube. Eh? Gotta love it. Got to love it. Right, folks. Well, it says here numbers are dwindling down to the last couple. So I'm going to call it a night in just a few minutes. Daz, you go get some rest, mate. Go and get some sleep. Adrian, I will talk to you sometime soon and we'll figure out some kind of battle plan for the oldies for goldies. George, I'm sure we'll see you in the next couple of days. Actually, I probably do with you anyway in the next couple of days, but I'll talk to you about that later. That's, yeah, I thought you were heading off to bed. I thought I'd seen you just go, to be honest, but there you are. Yeah, good night, mate. Get some rest. I will talk to you over the next few days. Keith, pleasure as always. You take it easy, my friend. Yeah, we are down to the last one or two, so I'm going to call it a night. Congratulations again to John Damien, prize number 8. Tomorrow is the big prize. Just pure coincidence that it's worked out that way, but it is a good one. I say worth just pennies short of £40. So definitely worth getting on tomorrow night. Get your entries in if you can, and you've got until 12 noon tomorrow to get your name in. All right. Good night, folks. Good luck. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.